What's going on, guys? Good morning. Let's get ready to rock and roll. We got a few movers going on out there. Tesla, one of them. That thing's mad gap up today on that one. Really was a whirlwind for Tesla. It's like it got beaten down so much yesterday, intraday, all the way down here to 975, only to bring it back up here to 1050s today. Makes you think that a lot of calls might have just gotten wasted, especially when you account for that implied volatility. It's going to be interesting to see where some of these open up today. But yep, Tesla with that big gap up, definitely one to watch on. Keep on watch today for like a 1040 hold. That's going to be the level I'll be watching on Tesla. Yesterday was a nice green day for us. Nailed a real nice move on Tesla. We nailed a really nice move on Tesla yesterday. How did everybody else do today? Well, yesterday. Well, guys, as you settle in there, throw out some questions there, or the tickers you want me to look at. I'm going to put out a quick post and Facebook, well, a quick Facebook post and a quick tweet on Twitter. Let everybody know we're live. Good morning, Dwayne. How did you do yesterday? FOMO Red, welcome to the Discord. I hope to help you, get rid of FOMO and some red anyways, because some red's always part of it all. If you guys are interested in joining DTC Lite like FOMO Red just did, here you go. Links in the description there, well, in the chat section and in the description section of this video. Young, good morning. Yeah, Tesla went crazy. Tesla went absolutely crazy. Yeah, we got some airliners moving around today. You got American Airlines up 10%, United up 8%, Tesla's up 7.4%, AT&T 1.4% added in pre-market. Look at American Airlines. A nice little move here. You could probably see some resistance kick in here around the mid 22s. I mean, it's clear as day. Resistance level there, resistance back here, and we're right up in the face of that here in pre-market. We're finding some resistance there. So AAL watching for the low 22s to hold resistance on the daily chart. If so, we could see a drop back down towards 20. But if it can break and hold the 22s, we have room to run 24 to 26s. So definitely one to keep on watch today. Slower mover, less volatile. Could be a good swing trade as well. Monarchy, good morning. What is this, GWGH? Let's take a look at that. You found resistance right here at this previous support level. So, I mean, now you'd want to at least see this thing try to hold above 230s, which is not doing very well. And it has no volume here in pre-market. Oh, I got you, Dwayne. Well, congrats on the green. We had a little green day as well on Tesla put options yesterday, intraday. Speaking of Tesla, isn't that a wild move? Yesterday, big volume down day. Today, huge gap up. This thing's gapped up from 975 to 1049, 1050s it's been in. That's crazy. So on Tesla, I'd watch today the 1040 area to see if it can hold support. Tesla with good earnings, watching the 1040s area for support. Could have room towards $10.60s to $10.70s, towards $10.60s, $10.70s area. That's what I'll be watching on Tesla today for possible calls if we have pullbacks into support that hold. Jose, good morning. BRQS. Wow, this thing's been on a tear here recently for 3 days straight. I mean, this thing's gone from 19 cents to today in pre-market up over 40 cents. That's crazy. What a move. 100% move on this thing over 3 days. Let's see if it has some news, see what's going on here and why it's moving around like it is. So 7 days ago, way back here on this doji day, I guess it would be, right there, they came out with news. They had successfully purchased 5G license with Qualcomm. And it's just been on a tear pretty much since. Here in pre-market, we found some 41 cent resistance. It's got room to 50 cents. 200-day moving average and this previous top right here on the daily. As far as support goes, I think you'd want to see it hold at least 36 cents. 36 cents resistance here. Consolidation. And it's been a big area of support in the past. Look at all that support there at that level. So that would be the level I would watch on BRQS if that were something I would look to trade. I'd watch that 35 cent area, see if it can hold support. And then you do have room to 41 and then 49.50 cent area. So hope that helps. Yeah, yesterday Netflix didn't really give any short setup. It just right off the bell just went. So there's no setup here. It's just momentum to the downside. So I didn't catch any of that. What I caught was Tesla. Tesla did give a setup. See, and then the rest of the day was just sideways. That's a shame. Tesla did give multiple setups yesterday. I caught this one. Then I didn't catch this one later in the morning because this one went during lunch. But there was a couple nice setups there on Tesla yesterday. GFAI. I think we went over this one yesterday too. Or recently. Yeah, that BRQS actually looks better than this GFAI. GFAI, you got that 69 to like 66 cent area for potential support. And then you have the 50-day and the 100-day right here as resistance, and the dollar mark, which is psychological resistance as well. So that one's got a lot to contend with. Silverstream, sorry to hear that, man. Keshra, good morning. Hopefully that works out on IPOF. Jerry, good morning. Haven't seen you here in a while, man. Good to see you. I always see you in chat, because, I mean, I need somebody to mess with Jonah with. You bought 1055 strikes on Tesla yesterday? At the bell, like before the close? Probably got them at a good discount then, if that's the case. Because anybody holding calls from prior probably are going to get eaten up by the implied volatility. But hopefully those get you some good profits. I don't know if Tesla goes much higher. I will be watching it today for a move higher to the 1060s. If the 1040s can hold support. If not, if we break underneath the 1040s, then I think Tesla just chops around on the daily for a while. Oh, you bought it when it at 1100. Tesla hasn't been on 1100 forever. Well, I guess not forever. You bought that call at 1100 when Tesla was up here at 1100? Gotcha. Okay. You bought it before the close. Okay, but you bought 1050s or 1100s? Oh, 1055. Sorry, you wrote 1055 earlier. Oh, it cost you $1,100. Gotcha. That's your... Gotcha. So it was $11 a contract. You bought one contract, $1,100. Got it. Okay. That's better. Yeah. I mean, you might be in good shape then, because if you bought it down here somewhere, you might be in good shape. They're pretty expensive still because of the implied volatility. But you might be in good shape there. Let's see what they open up at. What expiration? I'd imagine tomorrow's. Yep, so tomorrow's expiration. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how they open. Jose, GROM, let's take a look. GROM finding some resistance at the 50-day moving average level. You can see it here on the daily chart. Let's clean this up. Right there, it's finding resistance here in pre-market. It's that, that dollar mark is always a psychological level. Volume on this thing is super light for being a 90-cent stock. And it really doesn't even trade volume intraday. You really need to get up and over 110. That's when you have some room there to the 140s at least. All right. Any other tickers you guys want me to bring up on the screens real quick? CYN. Well, this one must have just gotten a piece of news, because that's a quick bar right there. CYN. If this is a news related pop, It's not out yet here. I don't see any news on it just yet. You do have the 50-day moving average right here around $1.47. So that could be an area that could hold it up. If it can get up and over that level, you got room to 170 and 202. So those will be levels to watch on that one. So those would be levels to watch on CYN. It's definitely getting some volume. So I have to imagine some piece of news is coming across the wires here. I don't have my broker open, so I'm just looking for news on Yahoo Finance. But yeah, look right there. Look, we said all the way to $2. We have room. Look at that. Now we're pulling back in. At this point here, if this thing can consolidate, like in that $1.60 to $1.50 area, it could have room. It could have room, and if it breaks $2, you do have clear skies to like the 270 zone. That's actually not a bad looking daily chart. So I'm not ready to put it on the watch list yet because I want to give it some time here in pre-market to move around. So I'm going to just write it CYN. We'll come back to it in a little while and see where it's at. FSR under the 50-day moving average. You really want to see a whole 1150. 1150 potential support. GGPI just trading sideways here. This one really has to get up and over the 1250 zone, 1240, in order to get some action again. Right now it's holding, you know, these 1175 zones. It's not bad, but it really needs to get up over 1240s. GFAI, we just went over that one a few minutes ago. $1 psychological level is hard, and you also have the 100-day moving average and the 50-day moving average acting as resistance. If it can get over that level, it definitely has room. The 66-cent zone has been a very strong support zone for it thus far. Oh, okay, on GGP, I gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't buy any Tesla calls. The implied volatility on those things were just too expensive, and it's not the expense. All right, it's not the expense because we trade intraday. I don't care. I'll trade any Tesla call, $50, $40 one, $30 one. I haven't traded a $50 Tesla call or put in a long time, but $30 ones, $20 ones, it's fine. I don't care. It's not about that. We got, you know, there's plenty of money in the trading account and with margin. So it doesn't matter, right? Like when I usually trade calls or puts, when I trade options, I don't use my margin because I just, you know, it's smaller size because it's options. When I trade the stock itself, I don't care. You know, I'll buy, you know, when Tesla was like at $400, I'll buy $120,000 of Tesla. It didn't matter. So it's not about the money. It's about the implied volatility. With options, you'll have implied volatility at very high levels right before earnings. And if the stock doesn't make a big move in one direction or the other, whether you're in calls or puts, if the stock just basically opens up kind of flattish, what will happen is the next day, even if the stock moved a little bit in your favor, you will lose more often than not on those calls or puts because the implied volatility will dry up and you'll lose a lot of premium. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, there you go. Silver Shrimp says, if IV dies, you die. Jackie, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Ready to kill it again today, man? All right, guys. Any other tickers you want me to bring up on the screen before we move on to the news and the scans? That's what I like to hear, Jackie. We had a good day yesterday. It's looking forward to putting, another good day in the books today. Let's see what happens. Guys, we have 23 people watching the live stream and 8 likes. I think I'm going on strike until we get that closer to 20 likes. Come on. Help me out there. It's not vanity purposes. It's YouTube algorithm purposes that I asked for these likes. Any hope for VISM? I don't even know what that ticker is. Let's see. This must be an OTC stock. I would imagine this is an OTC stock, 002s. The OTC stocks, they move on stories. They don't really move much on chart. But, we'll analyze it here. You have a downtrend resistance line there. You have a bit of a downtrend resistance, channel going on here. You got support at the bottom end of the channel, resistance at the top end. But yeah, you're going to need this thing to do whatever it said it's supposed to do as far as story goes. Like the CEO saying, oh, we're going to acquire this or acquire that. You're going to need that. Tim Doe says, just found you recently on here. Jesse, great stuff. Thank you very much, Tim. I really appreciate that. I do. I put a lot of work in these lives and a lot of work in the videos. I haven't made an actual video since April 1st. I used to make tonnage. I have over 900 videos on this channel alone. So thank you. I appreciate that. Silver Shrimp says, how likely do you think we go into a recession in the next 6 to 12 months? Death crossing the spies, 2-year, 20-year treasury yield inversion. I'm just too scared to invest in anything in this market. But you're investing in IPOF. Silver Shrimp, 6-12 months? I don't think so. I've been saying for a while now, for a few weeks, the next 18 to 24 months, in my opinion, we have a high likelihood of entering into a recession in the next 18 to 24. I'm buying, when I invest, I'm buying with stuff I'm looking to hold for probably at least the next 20 years. So I have no problem buying long-term stuff now. I've been nibbling here and there, adding to open positions and opening new positions. Like I opened a new position in Google down at 25.27, 25.26. But that's just a starter. It's just a starter. I want more. So I'm waiting. CYN has launched Drive Mod Kit, a fully equipped autonomous vehicle hardware integration module. Nice, Jose. That's great. Okay, good. So that's what I've been waiting for, to see if something popped up on that one with news. I see it here. Yep, I see it here. Perfect. So definitely one that we're going to put on the watch list. Joey, what's up? Good morning. Silver Simp says, yeah, Jesse's the man. Thanks, bro. Sorry you're late, Joey. It's all right. Glad to see you on here. No, I don't think we go into that recession in the next 7 to 12 months. Well, I've been saying 18 to 24 since like January or February. So maybe I should lower that now a little bit because a few months have passed, but still, yeah. Like a recession this year? No. A recession, high likelihood sometime next year? Yes. If we go into a recession, how we lived through the 2008, 2010, 2012 era. I mean, the only thing that we saw there was plenty of buying opportunities. So, I'm just buying and buying and buying and buying. The only thing I haven't bought recently is a property. Trying, but haven't. As far as long-term investing, I buy my standardized monthly long-term investments that I don't care whether the market is up, down, sideways. Every month those get bought because over the course of 20, 30 years, it's proven that, we go up. Now, I'm not buying garbage. I'm buying with set plans, meaning I'm putting the bulk of the money in funds. The other bulk would be in good companies that I believe in long term, and then a small piece, a small percentage goes into what I consider good speculative companies. And those are the ChargePoints, the Palantirs of the world. They're speculative, you know, but I think they're good. So that's how I break out my long-term investments. We should call this Cuban Coffee Time with Jesse. Maybe I should just change the channel's name. Maybe that'll get more views. Guys, do me a quick favor. We got 17 likes, 18 now. There we go. 26 viewers. Let's get that up there over 20. I think we can do it. I know we can. So yeah, Silver Shrimp, like if one goes out and buys just something that's crappy or very, very, very speculative, then yeah, I get being scared. But Microsoft, Google, the SPY, you know, VTI, VOO. I think that one would be okay with some of that, especially something with like VTI or SPY over the course of 20 years. You need a real cup. Tim, I will get to NVIDIA. You got it. No problem. Jerry, I need a real cup. It's Cuban coffee, bro. This ain't like your regular Mo water stuff out there that you can drink like half a gallon of that watered down stuff. Guys, Jerry's one of my DTC pros over at the Discord at the daytraderchatroom.com. That's why I talked like that to him. He and I, we have our own back and forth banters here, and we team up with against my business partner in chat. It ain't like I'm just being mean or something. I gotta put disclosures out there today. We're on YouTube after all. Don't want to get canceled somehow. Man up, he says. The king. Oh my god, I'd be afraid to try that. Okay, so NVIDIA. Tim asked me about NVIDIA. I want to jump onto that real quick. We'll come back to CYN. NVIDIA. Look, NVIDIA has been playing out exactly like we've said. 224s, 226s, resistance, 212s, 210s support. As long as it stays in that channel, you know, it's range bound and it's an easier trade, especially if you're swing trading it. However, you have to understand you are in a bit of a little bear flag formation there, and I think that if the Qs cannot get over 447.50s, 448 area, if the Qs cannot get over that area in the coming days, we see the Qs back down here at 333s and probably lower, and that should bring NVIDIA under 210. That should bring AMD under 90. That should bring Tesla back to a realistic price level. Oh my god, that thing just went insane. Why is it doing that now? It was supposed to do that later. So that should also bring the SPY back into the 430s. Okay, I don't believe the SPY can get up over 450s without the Qs getting up and over 348. I think I just gave you my market outlook there in like 30 seconds. Anybody out there that pitches you some like random thing where like, oh, I need an hour of your time to give you my market outlook, I just gave it to you in 30 seconds. And it's all based around the Qs. All right. So I know I went off on a tangent there, Jim. Let me go back into this thing. Who asked me? Tim. But I answered. I think I answered your NVIDIA question. If I didn't, please throw it back up in there in chat, and I'll go analyze and go into it for you. Robert, good morning, Jesse. Just wanted to know your thoughts on Warrior Trading getting hit with $3 million fine. Yeah, so the only thing I could speak to that, maybe I can make a video about it. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's just public information. He got hit with a $3 million fine from the FTC. That's a Federal Trade Commission based off of something along to do with profit claims and marketing tactics. Okay. I know there's a lot of people out there talking about all sorts of things about pumps and this and that. That's SEC stuff. I don't think SEC is involved in any of this stuff. Just like Raging Bull, I have a whole video on that out there. I called out the Raging Bull thing before the FTC even got involved. Again, it was things along the lines of hard to cancel, profit claims. In other words, making it look like trading is easy. Okay, what time is it? Oof. We're going to have to fly through the watch list, guys. Making it look like trading is easy. Trading is not easy. Trading is not easy. If I get out here every day this week and I'm like, oh, look, I made $500 today. I made 1,000 today. I lost 200 today. I lost, I made 3,000 today. I'll make it look like trading is easy. Trading is not easy. If you notice one thing about my channel, I used to post live trading recaps almost every single day with my P&L pretty much every single day. People started to lose interest in that, so I stopped posting it as often. And then I went off and almost never posted it again after I launched the daytraderchatroom.com. Why? That was calculated. Not only was it not getting the views it used to get, but even if it was getting the views it used to get, I had to stop doing that the moment I launched the daytraderchatroom.com because it is a disservice. It screws me. Okay? Because if I post that, I'll get more subs. I will get more subs to the daytraderchatroom.com. More of you would sign up, especially for DTC Lite. That's only like $24.99. But the reality is that is not good. That is not a good thing for me to do with my channel to get subscribers. I don't want to get subscribers to the daytraderchatroom.com based on my P&L. That's irrelevant. It should be based on the education I can provide. These people have gotten themselves in trouble because of exactly doing that, because they make it look like trading is easy and anybody can just grab $1,000 and turn it into 50,000. And that is not the case. And that is why they've gotten themselves into hot water with the FTC. That's the Federal Trade Commission. The FTC's job is to protect the consumer. So, I mean, for now, that's as much as I'll go into it. So, I will sit here, not do that, get less subs because people want to see the Lambos, and we'll move on. So, we'll see. Final thing to ask. I bought HOL trying to swing trade, got caught at the wrong moment, averaged in, don't know anything about it, down 35%. God. HOWL. I don't know anything about this company, so the only thing I can say is the chart. If we break underneath 410, we can go lower all the way down to the 350s. All the way down to the 350s. If you break up above 5, you have to contend with the 50-day. If you can break that, then you do have room to run back to the 650s. Trading is easy. Trust me, bro. Tim, my pleasure. AMC, probably nothing. Yep, still under the 50-day moving average. That thing looks to me like it's going back to the 14s if it cannot get up and over the 50-day. Silver Shrimp says Jesse is A+++++. That's why I'm here every morning. No BS, real talk, great mind plus. Would recommend. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Rustar, that's 100% integrity right there, and couldn't agree more with you, Jesse. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Haven't seen you around in a while. Thanks. Glad to see you back in here. All I want for you is to take us fishing. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Here, let me get you. Remember, DTC Lite, 2 weeks for free, and DTC Pro, $50 off. Links in the description, well, in the comment section there. Check those out. Okay, so real quick, we have to knock out this watch list because we literally have 7 minutes before I have to get on over to the Discord and get with my people. DTC Lite, DTC Pro. I hope to see some of you over there today or very soon. Let's get into CYN real quick. CYN has news. I like this daily chart. Launches drive mod kit for fully equipped autonomous vehicles. This is a mouthful. Watching the $1.60 area for support, could have room to 2 through 270s area. So that's what I'll be watching on this one. Would like to see it hold the 160. So we got AAL, American Airlines, Tesla, and CYN on the watch list so far. Silver Shrimp, you're in really good shape now. Before I was like, I don't know, implied volatility. I want to see what this is going to look like. I even wrote it down because I want to see what they look like later when they open. But you're in really good shape now, man. Hopefully they hold up, you know, Tesla can hold those levels for you until the bell. ATER, nice. Puts, yeah, hopefully that continues down for you. Hopefully it continues going down there for you, the king. NVIDIA trying to bounce off of that 212 zone. Let's check in on the SPY Qs. If the Qs need to get up and over that level, if it cannot, it's going to get dicey there. Let's take a look at the scans real quick. ULN 50-day moving average possible. CRXT from yesterday. Definitely want to keep on watch. CRXT from yesterday. Watching for a break and hold of the 275 area. Could have room back towards yesterday's high of day if it can get over 3. All right. So we have CRXT, AAL, Tesla, CYN, all on the watch list. Redbox yesterday made a quick move in the afternoon out of nowhere. It does not have any news that I see, so maybe this is just people thinking, oh, well, you know, maybe Redbox will do well since Netflix lost 200,000 people. Somebody had to have gotten them because they didn't just stop watching TV, right? So maybe that's what happens here. People thinking that Redbox would do well here coming into the future. Netflix is wild. If Netflix breaks underneath yesterday's lows, I will watch for those lows to become an area of resistance for further downside on Netflix down to 200 area. So Netflix watching for yesterday's lows, 212 zone to break and become resistance. Could fade down to 200, 205 area. If 212 holds, could get choppy. Yeah, Joy, right? I think that's a good idea there. How's AMD look at this point? Still bearish. Still bearish. And if the Qs, guys, once again, if the Qs cannot get up and over, if the Qs cannot get up and over this area right here that you see resistance, I mean, this is clear resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of resistance at that same price level in the mid 347s, 348 zone. If the Qs cannot break that level soon, then NVIDIA, I believe, goes lower. AMD, I believe, goes lower. Tesla, I believe, comes back down a little bit. You know, Facebook, lower. Possibly PayPal, lower, right? I believe those will go lower. And then that would mean the SPY will not get up here. The SPY cannot, in my opinion, get up there without the Qs also making the move. The SPY is tech heavy, okay? So that's the reasoning behind that, all right? What time is it? Well, we got 2 minutes to 9 o'clock, and then I got to get the final touches on the watch list and get it sent over to Jonal so he can send it to everybody and also get on the Discord with the team and start going over today's plans. Apple, well, yeah, if the SPY's not moving up there, Apple's not going to be doing a whole lot else, you know? Like, you won't see Apple make new all-time highs or anything like that. So, in that case. So, yeah, I would not expect the Apple to come down here or anything like that, because Apple's pretty damn strong. But, you know, we could see it at 160. Could see it at 160, 165. The SPY has just been super choppy lately. Super choppy. Super choppy. We'll see what happens here today on that one. Right now, watch list, American Airlines, Tesla, CYN, CRXT, Netflix. So we have everything from a $1 stock to almost an $1,100 stock. Like, we got everything on this watch list right now. I think it's well-rounded. I think Redbox can be kept on watch. Maybe I'll put it on the back burner. Back burner idea, Redbox on the watch for 270 hold. Could be drawing attention since Netflix lost subs. People must think that subs are going somewhere because people don't just stop watching TV. All right. Nice, Joey. Good job. Good job. All right, guys. So remember, today is Thursday. That means tomorrow, Friday, there is no live stream. There is no live stream tomorrow, Friday. But if you want to, hang out with me, then at a minimum, DTC Lite, 2 weeks for free. Then it's just $24.99. Links right there in chat. And DTC Pro. The difference between DTC Lite and DTC Pro is very simple. DTC Lite, you get me on the screen, on the mic, all day long, with the exception of 12 to 2. That's lunchtime. But you do get my screens during 12 to 2. All morning live trading, all morning live commentary, all morning lessons and recaps live. Then lunch. Then at 2 p.m. I hop back on the mic. We do a little bit of afternoon scans. We look up for maybe some afternoon opportunities or overnight swing trade opportunities. And that's what we do, right? You get, with DTC Lite, you get that. With DTC Pro, you get that and all of this, which is our dashboard with all our tools, all our courses, Day Trading 101, Advanced Day Trading, Options Trading, Short Selling, Swing Trading, Futures Trading is not out yet, plus additional resources, video lesson library with well over 200 videos. Well over 200 videos at this point, all right? And they are also broken up here for you to be able to sift through easily. Trading psychology, technical analysis, day trading recaps, and fundamental lessons. Plus, you also get a free one-on-one, 1 hour long with me when you become a DTC Pro student. All right, guys? So any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Swing by the Discord and have a really good, profitable day. I'll be back on the YouTube live stream on Monday at 8:15 a.m., okay? Any questions, don't hesitate. Just reach out. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay disciplined out there. Make some money. And I will see you all in the Discord or on Monday.